Hey, it's Steve from Hurst Performance. Today I'm going to be introducing our Hurst Competition Plus shifter for the 2011 to 2014 Ford Mustang equipped with the MT82 manual transmission. Now this shifter here is going to have an 18% reduction throw over stock. It's got a CNC machine billet housing. It's got a high-strength forged chrome stick here, and it's got the Hurst iconic classic white shift ball. Now another cool feature in this thing, it's got the reverse lockout. So you have to pull the two-finger trigger release here to get it into reverse. So there's no chance by accident you can overthrow this and shift it into reverse. Now, the tools for the job are 3/8 drive ratchet, an extension, 3/8 drive 10mm socket, 9/16 wrench, 1/4" drive ratchet, an extension, 1/4" drive 7/16 socket, and 1/4" drive 10mm socket, a pair of scissors, and a pair of wire cutters. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this installed here on this Ford Mustang. Okay, we're in the shop. We got ourselves a 2012 Ford Mustang GT California Special. We're going to get ready to remove the stock shifter and get that new Hurst Competition Plus in here. So first, we're going to start with the shift knob here. We're basically just going to unscrew it. We're going to go counterclockwise. Okay, next, we're going to go ahead and remove this console. We're going to open up this little door first. Open up the cup holders. Now, by the cup holder here, you're going to grab it and just pull straight up. Same thing over here on the back side. Now, right about here, you're going to pull up again. Okay. I'm going to lift the boot up. Now, underneath, there is a pigtail right here for the traction control, the hazard, and the trunk release. So we're going to unplug that. Okay. Now you can see there's a couple more harnesses we have to disconnect. Next, we're going to go ahead and remove this little insulation here. So there's a clip we're just going to pull up on. And then there's another clip right here that's holding the wire loom onto a stud. Just gonna pull up on it. Okay. Okay, next we're gonna remove the rubber boot. We're just gonna pull it out from the hole here. Okay, next, there's 3 of the 4 bolts are exposed for the stock shifter. The 4th one is right here. So you have to go below and remove the bushing to drop down the shifter so you can get this one last bolt out. So you can go ahead and remove these 3 first. Okay, so we got the 3 bolts removed. This 4th bolt right here, we have to go underneath the vehicle and remove the bushing below, and it'll allow the shifter to drop down so you can get this last bolt out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remove 2 nuts that hold on the rubber isolator to the back of the shifter. Once we remove those 2 nuts, the shifter is gonna allow it to drop down, and we get that one last bolt out that holds the shifter on. Now, when reinstalling the isolator, we're gonna remove the rubber isolator and replace it with the polyurethane isolator that's supplied in the kit. Okay, we got the old rubber isolator off. We're going to go ahead and remove this and replace it with the new polyurethane isolator. Okay, we're going to put on the new polyurethane bushing. I'm just going to push it in. Now with the supply zip tie, we're going to go ahead and secure it. Okay, we got the new polyurethane isolator in. We remove that old rubber one. The rubber one you can see here, it's starting to fall apart already. Now before we go ahead and reinstall this, we're going to go up to the top on the interior side and remove that last bolt that's holding the shifter on. Okay, we got 3 of the 4 bolts already removed. This 4th one, we're going to go ahead and remove it now. We got the shifter drop down. Okay, we got the stock shifter out. We're going to go ahead and remove this little nylon isolator cup, and we're going to take it off the old shifter and we're going to snap it on to the new shifter. Okay, we got the Hurst Competition Plus shifter that we've already assembled. We're going to go ahead and snap on the little plastic isolator cup. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and remove this old gasket. Should just peel right off. Okay, so we got the old gasket off. We're going to go ahead and put on the new gasket that's supplied in the kit. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put on the new gasket. Alright. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put on the new Hurst Competition Plus shifter that we already pre-assembled on the workbench. And we're going to go ahead and slide this in place now. Okay. Okay, we got our shifter bolted in. We're going to go underneath the car and reinstall the polyurethane isolator. Okay, so we got our shifter installed up above. We're going to go ahead and put on the polyurethane isolator bushing. Before we do that, we're going to put some grease in the center of this and go ahead and stick it up there. Yeah. Okay, we've got the polyurethane isolator installed back onto the shifter housing. We're ready to go back into the interior side and finish up. Okay, we're back on the interior side. We're going to go ahead and do the final adjustment for the reverse lockout. We go ahead and loosen all 4 of these bolts. So we're going to slide this thing as far as we can to the left. And then we're going to go ahead and pull up on the 2-finger trigger release. And we're going to put it over into reverse. So now we're in reverse. You can see it's on the edge of the reverse lockout. That's what we want. We're going to go ahead and slide this out just a little bit. And we're going to try it in this spot first and snug it down. Okay, with that snug down, you should be able to pull it back and it should drop back down to neutral. So now, first, second, third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So yeah, reverse, you cannot go into reverse until you pull up on the trigger handle, walk it over, and then put it in reverse. And you can see it's on the reverse lockout now. So again, just pull it back once, and it should drop back right in the neutral. That's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and finish tightening up the bolts, and this will be our final location for the reverse lockout. Okay, we got a reverse lockout set up already. Now we're going to go ahead and get ready to put on the rubber boot. Before we put on the rubber boot, we're going to have to modify the bottom opening to clear the Hurst Competition Plus shifter. So we're going to cut along this edge right here, all the way around, and it should be able to clear the Hurst Competition Plus shifter, and then this will go right back into the factory location. All right, we're going to get ready to trim this out. Okay, we got our shifter boot modified. We're ready to go ahead and put it back in the vehicle. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the rubber boot on. Okay. All right, next, we're going to go ahead and put on the installation over the shifter boot. Okay, we're going to snap on the wire loom over the stud here. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and remove the leather boot from the center console. So on the back side here, there's a bunch of clips right here. Just going to have to unsnap these clips. Okay, we got the leather boot off. We're going to go ahead and modify this so it fits the new Hurst shifter. Okay, we're going to take the leather boot, we're going to turn it inside out for the modification. And we're going to go ahead and hold the plastic piece, and we're actually going to pull and unglue it from that plastic piece. Okay, we got the stock plastic ring off. Now we're going to go ahead and slide this over the shifter. And make sure you have your orientation to where the shifter says front right here. It's stamped on the plastic. So we know this is the front. We're going to slide it over the trigger release and over the shifter. Now you may have to open up the stitching just a little bit right here to relieve it. So we're going to go ahead and make it just a small little relief cut. Okay. Okay, so now we're past that little notch area. We're going to go ahead and put it on the supplied zip tie. Okay, we got the leather boot on now. We're going to go ahead and put this console back together. We'll first start by snapping this into place. Okay. And then next we're going to go ahead and plug everything back in. Okay. Okay. Now we're ready to go ahead and put the shift ball on. Okay. We'll go ahead and put the iconic white Hurst shifter ball on this. Okay, that concludes our installation here of our Hurst Competition Plus shifter for the 2011 to 2014 Ford Mustang equipped with the MT82 manual transmission. Now this shifter here gives a nice classic look to this vehicle, but a nice modern technology with a nice short shift. Now installation time on this was roughly an hour. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our Hurst YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.